What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of the Narcissists Code. I'm your favorite self-aware narcissist, Mr. Lee Hammock, better known as Mental Healness across all social media platforms. This is your first time seeing my face or hearing my lovely voice. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and I use my platform on social media to raise awareness for NPD, get more people into therapy, and also validate the victims, survivors, and the thrivers of said disorder, said toxic people, said toxic traits. Today's episode, y'all, is going to be about why do narcissists cheat? Oh my goodness. The great question right there. It's like the great question of narcissism. Why do narcissists cheat? Why? Okay. Before we hop into today's episode, y'all, you know I gotta shout out my self-love journal that is available on Amazon. Lee Hammock, I Love Me, a self-love journal. Available on Amazon. Like I said, search Lee Hammock Self-Love to help you rebuild that self-love. I have a self-love course coming out here pretty soon, the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for that as well. But yeah. Why do narcissists cheat? So first of all, y'all, one reason why narcissists cheat is because that one person is not enough for a narcissist. And this is not questioning this is not me telling you you're not worth it. This is not me questioning your value or your worth or your, this has nothing, it has way less to do with you than you think it does. Because a lot of narcissistic people cheat just because one person is not enough. It's just like, you always need more. The word a lot of people use is supply. You always need more supply from different sources, from different people. You want the supply you want it to keep flowing and whatnot. So when you're looking for that supply, it's just like you have this one source. Like you might be enough for a little while, y'all. Like your relationship might be going good for a little bit, but then all of a sudden out of nowhere they just start cheating on you. Or they start building up. They start building up to cheat on you. They start like the little emotional cheating. They start like doing a little, I don't know if some people would consider liking provocative photos and sending provocative messages and provocative comments and things like that. A lot of people consider that cheating as well. But some people use that as a build up. That's like a precursor to getting to the act of clapping some cheeks. You see what I'm saying? There's like a precursor to get to that point where they're going to be doing something else other than just like leaving each other like little comments and stuff like that. It just because whatever supply or validation that narcissistic person is getting from you, it runs low and or it runs out. You see what I'm saying? And that has very little to do with you. It's going to run out sooner or later. It's like having a trust fund of $50,000, which is not, it could be a lot to some people. There's not a lot to some people. It's not a lot either. You see what I'm saying? It's like having a $50,000 trust fund that you get when you turn 18, right? You turn 18, you get the trust fund, and then you don't get a job. You just spending money frivolously. You see what I'm saying? That runs out eventually. If there's nothing there to replenish it, if the person using spending the trust fund doesn't replenish it, then it just goes away. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is right there. They're just using up the trust fund of supply from you, and they themselves are not doing anything to replenish that supply. They're not working. They're not putting the work. They're literally not putting the work in to replenish that trust fund of supply that they're getting from you. You see what I'm saying? You're putting the work in. You are the bank. Like you got compound interest going on. you got compound interest going on. You are the bank. You have a lot of stuff going on for you, but you get a lot of narcissistic people who it just doesn't work that way, y'all. You know what I'm saying? It's just not how it goes. But that's the mindset of it all, y'all. That's the mindset that a lot of people go through when you're dealing with toxic narcissistic people, y'all. It's just part of it right there. You know what I mean? That really is part of it. But it's just the supply runs out, y'all. Supply runs out and they want a fresh source. And just because they cheat on you, y'all, doesn't mean that they will leave you. Sometimes they will, because they think the grass is greener or whatever, or the next trust fund, quote unquote, new person or whatever, can replenish them more. But most times, y'all, they think they put it onto you. You see what I'm saying? Most times they put it directly onto you. They put the blame on you. It's always going to be your fault that they cheated on you. You see what I'm saying? Because the supply that they get from you ran out. You didn't show me any more love. You didn't talk to me anymore. So I had to go find it somewhere else, and they'll cheat on you. Another reason that narcissistic people cheat on you, y'all, is just because the opportunity presents itself. Opportunity, y'all. You know, the temptation presents itself, and they can't say no. They don't want to say no. You see what I'm saying? It's just like within the narcissist's brain, something takes over and makes them do it, and they'll blame it. And that's why you get a lot of narcissistic people that if you find out that they cheated on you, they'll say, "I never meant to hurt you." They'll say that, and in their minds, they might actually mean it. I never meant to hurt you. This is so sporadic. This just happened out of nowhere. I didn't mean for this to happen. This just came out of nowhere. Yeah, because the opportunity presented itself, and they just took it. You see what I'm saying? Somebody showed them some kindness or some niceness. You see what I'm saying? And then they just did it, and then they just kept doing it. But then it becomes a choice right there, y'all. So cheating is a choice. You can talk to any narcissist, the person you want to, y'all. But at the end of the day, the cheating stuff that narcissistic people do, or toxic people, whoever, cheaters do, is a choice. It's not like a magic potion or a spell that's been put onto you that makes you drop your drawers and clap cheeks. There's nothing. There's not a magic voodoo sorcery curse going on. They choose to do it. And sometimes, y'all, the opportunity just presents itself. They get drunk, they go out, have fun, and then somebody shows them a little bit of attention, and then all of a sudden, that's all it takes. It's just opportunity. You know what I mean? Again, I didn't mean to hurt you. It wasn't planned. This came out of nowhere. You see what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff will start happening, and they'll start making those excuses as to why they've been doing this stuff to you. And they keep it out. And it doesn't, once they do it, and you catch them, and you don't leave them, they will keep doing it. They won't stop doing it. You see what I'm saying? They'll just keep doing it because they think if you forgive them, they think it's okay. They think you're okay with the behaviors. They think you're okay with how they treat you. They think you're okay with all this other stuff. You see what I'm saying? Another reason that narcissistic people will cheat on you, y'all, is to hurt you. Some of them will hurt you, y'all. Some of them will do it on purpose. Some of them seek to hurt you on purpose. And he's like, Lee, why do they want to hurt us? Y'all, sometimes they want to get back at you for something that they feel like you did wrong to them. Like you might have been out. My narcissistic robot has to reboot. Talking about cheating and overheating. They might perceive you as being committing adultery or something against them. If somehow the waiter or waitress shows you some extra attention, you make eye contact with a member of the opposite sex or the same sex. You make eye contact with a member of the sex that you're attracted to. You see what I'm saying? You make eye contact with that person, and that's in the narcissist's mind. That's cheated on them, so they feel like they have to get you back. You see what I'm saying? They feel like they have to get you back. They try to punish you for something that you might not even have done, y'all. They try to punish you for something that you might not have done. You see what I'm saying? It's just wildness sometimes in the mind of a narcissistic person. They want to hurt you because they think that you hurt them, that you sought out to hurt them. I'm telling you, y'all. I'm telling you. Then it does come from in that situation right there. It does come from a place of malicious intent. They're trying to hurt you. There's not a mistake. They're trying to inflict pain upon you in this situation right here. So yeah, it is on purpose. Well, Lee, is it on purpose? Yeah, yes, it's on purpose. It is. Trust me. But that's the mindset of it, y'all. It goes deep into it when you're dealing with toxic, narcissistic people, and that's how they do you. You know, that's literally how they'll do you. And like I said, they come from a place of just trying to hurt you and whatnot. The malicious intent, like I said, they want to cause some pain to you. And, and another reason, y'all, that narcissistic people will cheat on you emotionally and physically, is because some of them are addicts. Some of them literally are, sex addicts. Sometimes they can't help themselves. They're just like they're addicted to it. They're addicted, like it doesn't matter what the other person looks like. Doesn't matter, a lot of things don't matter. It's just like they're getting that feel, that that FILL, that feel of the sexual gratification. I mean, I know in a situation like this, like, if they're a sex addict, can we help them? Why don't they just do it with me? They might do it with you and other people. You see what I'm saying? They might cheat on you to be sinister and just get away with it. Some of them will cheat on you just to get away with it, just to do something sinister behind the scenes because it just makes them feel good that they've done something and got away with it. You know what I mean? It does, y'all. I'm just saying, the mind of a narcissistic person works very strange sometimes, y'all, and that's coming from a diagnosed narcissist, because I understand the dynamics of it, y'all. And like I said, it's crazy, y'all, and I'm gonna do a longer video on this. Just because they cheat on you, they don't think that means that they don't love you. They think that they can cheat on you and love you at the same time. It doesn't affect it. It's like the two things are not mutually inclusive. They don't have, they don't have to be going on at the same time. Just because I cheat on you doesn't mean I don't love you, and stuff like that. And one last thing, y'all, some narcissistic people will cheat on you because they actually think that you cheated on them. They think that you cheated on them, or they fear that you're going to cheat on them. They'll cheat on you because they think you are going to cheat, or that you have already cheated. Sometimes it's paranoia that leads them to cheating on you, y'all. And like I said, at the end of the day, y'all, none of these things that I told you today make it okay to cheat on you. None of it. Absolutely zero of this makes it okay for them to cheat on you. So just let me reaffirm that into your mind. It doesn't make, regardless of why they cheated on you, it doesn't make it okay. Let's say it again. Regardless of why they did it, it doesn't make it okay. Boom, boom, boom. Like, it just doesn't, like, well, if they're a sex addict, can I help? No. It doesn't make it okay. It doesn't make it okay. And the more you forgive the narcissistic person out, the more that they'll keep doing the same thing over and over again, because they think that you're okay with the behavior now. You see what I'm saying? It's a slippery slope. It's a slippery slope of toxicity. But anyways, y'all, let me wrap this thing up. I truly appreciate every single one of y'all. I'm super thankful for you. You made it this far. Go ahead and go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and subscribe. Like and subscribe for more. Check out the Self-Love Journal again, y'all. Mental Healness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. Thank you so much for the support. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to the channel so that we can help reach more people. The Self-Love brand is available as well. I'm Vital. The link is in the description of every single video I do. The Self-Love Journal is also available on Amazon. Check it out. Lee Hammock, I Love Me. Thank you so much, y'all. If you haven't already as well, check in the joining the channel memberships for, different perks, behind the scenes things as well. Thank you so much. Mental Healness is out.